My name is Jim Power. I'm known as the Mosaic Man, and I'm working on this one particular pole, which there were 70 at one time. Now there's about 35, and we've been trying to restore them for the last number of years. So hopefully that effort is going to move along. This particular pole's been here about 30 years, and I restored the ground and some of the pieces off it about 4 or 5 times over that period of time, so it's really not much damage. I don't like to use the word damage for a few pieces, but so we're trying to keep up on that. And this particular pole actually was a tribute to the 3 of the old Yiddish theaters that had been out here. They're on this other side here, the Eden, the Commodore, and the Anderson. And then like the Orpheum is one of the places that's left over from 80 years ago, 100 years ago. The Commodore used to be over where the MIU and the bank, Yappo Bank is. That used to be the Fillmore in the 1960s, the late 60s and early 70s. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Mountain, Black Sabbath, all those bands played there. So it was always a madhouse, right there, 6th Street. And so a lot of these poles are tributes to history in the neighborhood, fire department, police department, and many people that have made history from the area. And it's kind of like that's a theme, is to incorporate the recycled material. Along with, there'll be some new things coming in up on the top of the block up there. We're bringing back an image of a man known as Gringo. And he was an addict at the time, and a famous one that made a movie about him. But he had his image on the building when you came across the street on St. Mark's up by 3rd Avenue. It was 2 stories tall. It had a giant guy with an eye patch. He was blonde hair, eye patch, big red lips, and a cigarette. So that was Gringo. And so I'm making a mosaic of him on the pole to try to introduce a little more normal kind of art to the scene, because remember, we don't have much room to work here to do things, but I've done a lot of stuff out here. We're actually introducing sculpture, sounds of the city. We're introducing sculpture, and hopefully we'll be building furniture for the Parks Department and that. So today it's the 14th, I guess, of October. I just celebrated my 71st birthday, and I've been out here since '84. Even before that, in the area, since '81. Before that, I was in California for 6 years, and I built stone. And I'm a Vietnam vet. I was served there in 1969, 1970. And then, like I said, I was homeless out here for 25 years, so I've managed to put my trail out here. I gave up a lot to do this, and I'm halfway between here and owned in the city, but